Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Flush down now to his left. Now here he goes. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And second down is going to be a good tougher, and he can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Middle.
Jackson now on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
This is Henry on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 37.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay. No luck connecting. It's incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Headed out right. He's going to run for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Chased out to his right. Took off with it again. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Jackson trying to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop it at the line. No gain. All set to go now from the 35.
That's good for Baltimore.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now Jackson on third down. Escapes the pocket. And this one does not go far.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Out of the gun, Henry. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
One of the tight ends motions right. Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Tough one to retain through that hit. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He's going to let this fly towards the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Rasheen Ali on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Connecting on the slant. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. Running down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That without a doubt.
See you later, bud. Hey, see you later, buddy. 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 The better Baltimore's Ravens, buddy. Go ahead and quit, man. Start it over. You chose to get 3 points instead of going for it. You chose. Bro, I'm not even talking trash to you. I just said see you later, buddy. You the one that's calling me all out my name, buddy. That's the most I called you, little kid, was buddy. Oh, is my little son mad?
Probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort.
Son, talk for me.
He could be quite the runner when called upon.
My son, talk for me. Oh, he don't want to talk no more. Him mad. Him gonna cry. He gonna cry in the car.
He's good on the extra.
Hey, what's wrong, buddy? You get the ball back.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Henry running left. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he will carry this across.
Good job, buddy.
For the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Damn, bro, I said good job, buddy. I said good job, buddy. Damn, I gotta be off. Like, you see how, like, you feel me? Like the way people be so mad, bro. I ain't never once called this man. Now, he a grown man. Mind you, this man a grown man. I'm like, bro, you calling me off? I just said good job, buddy.
Jackson throwing for it. And he's into the end zone.
Good job.
So he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more.
Oh, I can hear you, buddy. I can hear you, buddy. Good job. Good job, buddy. Good job. Y'all gotta stop that, man. Y'all be too grown acting like that.
Ball he's set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Lamar off to play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Taking off with it again. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Flushed out of the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the Raven 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
Good job, buddy.
He's up and through by
That was a good one, buddy.
And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
You hear me?
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson buying some time left. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Pass pulled in by Henry. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Trying down the middle with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yo.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Lamar. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here with Henry. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Go.
Gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. 1st down throw for Jackson. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the 1st. 1st and 10 from the 32. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. First down from the 42. Now a run with Henry. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That means their final 1. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So we jumped too early, and that's going to cost them 5 yards. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.